guys, it's Sydney City Transport Vlogs here. I'm currently here at Clyde Station. My 2-minute connection, and well, now I'm off to Carlingford, but I'm cycling now. Yes, this is the cycling series where I'm trying to cycle to all the stations in the City Trains network. Currently I've completed the Bankstown line between Marrickville and Bankstown, and the airport line between Watline Creek and Holsworthy. My original plan was to catch the train from Clyde up to Carlingford, so it goes up the hill, and then I would cycle down from Carlingford down to Clyde. Well, that didn't work, so now I'm cycling up the hill to Carlingford, and then I'll catch the train back down. I guess I'll see you on my adventure. Here's my bike, and yeah, off we go. By the way, this is being filmed on the 3rd of January, one day before it closes. Just had to get it in before it closed. See you there. Alright, so I've been cycling for 2 minutes and we've made it to the Parramatta Road level crossing, which is infamous for holding up traffic in peak hour because of Carlingford line trains. This is where the trains cross. It is also rumoured to be where when the line closes, it'll be barriered up to here, and the rest will be used for the MPTV maintenance and storing shed over there. So it'll be used as a backing track, pretty much. This is just one of the remaining main road level crossings that are in Sydney. There's not many that remain. The only other one that I can think of is in between Yennora and Fairfield. Anyway, I'll be off now to Rosehill. So, after a rather complex cycle through the confusing back streets of Rosehill, I've made it to the station, facing James Roost Drive as well. Rosehill is kind of interesting because it has 2 platforms. For the Carlingford line, it is the only station on the entire line that has 2 platforms. Platform 1, it can fit 16 whole carriages and is used, well, it was used when the races were on. Platform 1, before being used for race trains, it was also used for the old Sandown line to allow freight trains to access that industrial region of the Carlingford line. Platform 2 is the only platform that is serviced on a regular basis for local trains to Clyde, which is in that direction, and Carlingford, which is in that direction. From here, I'll be working my way down to Camellia, which is not only the least used station on the Carlingford line, but it's also the least used station in all of Sydney. And that is particularly interesting because I'm not sure what will be the least used station after Camellia closes. Camellia is only a short, it's less than 5-minute cycle away, as it's only 100 to 200 metres down the road. Alrighty guys, I have made it to the least used station in all of Sydney, Camellia, which will close tomorrow. Well, technically the Sunday, the 5th of January, with the 1:15 AM service from Clyde. As you can see, Camellia is a total of 22.901 kilometres from Central Station. Camellia is also interesting because it's one of the only stations, well, I think there's maybe 2 or 3 other stations that I can think of, that does not have a gated level crossing or even warning bells or signs. In fact, the only other one that I can think of that doesn't have that is East Richmond. Camellia is the least used station on this branch and the least used station in all of Sydney. It'll be closing on Sunday the 5th of January 2020. This is facing towards Clyde, and Rose Hill is just around the curve up there, and this is facing towards Carlingford with the gradient pretty hefty. It is also one of the steepest pieces of this line. The Carlingford line is also one of the steepest rail lines in all of Sydney. There will be a Clyde service approaching shortly, and I'll be sticking around to film that before heading off to Rydalmere Station. There's a lot of history here. I've seen these posters up here which have been around just recently that celebrate 132 years of the entire line. Also, this is where the line to the old line to the Sandys Hardy's Goodyear branched off and went down. That line has been closed since the start of last year, I believe. I'll just go to the other side here and film the Clyde service arriving. Another interesting fact about the Carlingford line is that it can't track real-time data due to the severe gradients. So, if you're waiting for a Clyde service, which is what I am, and it's meant to be due 2 minutes ago, which it was, and it hasn't showed up yet, well, you got no idea where your train could be. Of course, the Carlingford line can only run 4-car trains due to the platforms being that short only. It is the same set from before that I missed. K74. Alrighty guys, I've made it to the Parramatta River, and over there you can see the Carlingford rail line that crosses it. This is James Roos Drive, and apparently I need to be on that side of the road. So this is going to be interesting because I've got to get to that side of the road to get down to a path to get to Rydalmere Station. Oh, wish me luck. Google led me through the whole of the Western Sydney University campus. I finally got to Rydalmere Station. One of the few stations along the line most of the stations along the line use the old style boards which show each station, but it's covered up here at the moment because it's not staffed. The platform used to be on the other side, so the platform used to be over there. That's why it looks relatively new. So The original platform was on that side, and that's the reason for those stairs that go down there. It's one of the more prettier stations, I guess you could say, along the line. I don't know. Our next one is up to Dundas, and then from Dundas to Tilapia and Carlingford. Yeah, I guess I'll see you along the way to Dundas. K91 for a Clyde service. Welcome to Dundas. That was a 5-minute cycle up the line, and now we're here at Dundas. Dundas has it's meant to be the oldest, the oldest station building and the last privately built station along the Carlingford line. It has a quite unique angle, which I like the look of, with that curve coming in there. That is facing towards Carlingford, of course. It's a very nice, very clean style that you have there. This is facing towards Clyde. It did take about 5-6 minutes. Google said it would take 3, but it thought that there was a path inside the rail corridor. Dundas is a pretty nice station by the looks of things. A very, very interesting looking station. Now this is when the grade begins. When you get to Dundas, you get Dundas to Tilapia. I think the grade is 1 in 37 or 1 in 33. Anyway, I'll see you at Tilapia. Alright, I've reached halfway, well, probably 3/4 of the way from between Dundas and Tilapia. There should be a Carlingford bound K set about to pass under. This is facing Carlingford, by the way. Down there, where there's no other side, is facing towards Clyde. This is a very nice angle we have here. Yeah, I guess train should be coming quite shortly. So yeah, so far the ride has been a bit tough. It's led me through quite a few of the back streets of Dundas, and now we're going to get through Tilapia. I think this is also one of the most toughest parts for the train. Should be coming very shortly. K74 is the set. Down for Carlingford, next stop is Tilapia and then Carlingford, where the service will terminate before returning. Alright, so after a short downhill cycle, which took 2 minutes, I'm now here at Tilapia station. That is the platform. Only a single platform, of course, like every other station apart from Rose Hill. Not much to know about Tilapia, apart from the fact that it was not built until 1925 to deal with the growing population in the area. So before, when the line originally opened, it was Carlingford, Dundas, Rydalmere, Camellia, Rose Hill and Clyde, and now Tilapia was added in 1925, and it's going to close in 2020. Getting used to the fact that it's still 2020. Anyway, I'll be going up the line further to Carlingford now, and for showing around Carlingford, I'll wrap up the video. So yeah. Clyde service arriving into Tilapia. Google, being its wide knowledge, has led me down this random field path which parallels the rail line. Is it public land? Is it private land? I don't know. But if anyone says anything, I'm just going to say I'm following Google. I'm not a local. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you at Carlingford. And I finally made it to Carlingford station after a long, exhausting hour and a bit cycle. It was originally only meant to be just under an hour. According to Google, it was only meant to be 45 minutes, but I did stop a few times. This station will close Sunday the 5th of January 2020. We also have celebrating 132 years of the Carlingford line at 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Vintage F1 train shuttles for only a gold coin donation. There'll be a historic display, model train, food vans and buskers out here at Carlingford station. And yeah, you've got a big old poster. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Arriving into Carlingford station, terminating service K91 after its 15-minute climb up the hill. This service terminates before returning to Clyde and then going into Flemington, I believe. Then there'll be the next one, which will be Run 48, which will also be coming here and departing at 6:45. This one departs at 6:15.